Hello world, here is Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant. In this video we will check together Bitcoin. Our daily update for Bitcoin is here, and you can see here the fear and greed index momently on greed. We have 72 points on our fear and greed index, and you can see it here. Yesterday we had 71 points, last week we had 73 points, and last month we had extreme greed in the market. You can see it like this here, 95 points extreme greed. For the coin market cap, what's going on with our top 10 coins here for the day? Bitcoin is going here to the upside, 5.3% today. In the weekly, a minus about 0.38, and you can see it. We have a 7-day bearish red chart picture here because of this sideways and to the down going Bitcoin momently. It's not so extreme with the minus. You can see 0.3. So it's I would like to say everything is open now for Bitcoin. Ethereum is going up to the upside with 2% on the daily and 3% it's going down. Look at the chart pictures, they are similar here together. ADA, Cardano, place number 3. Pump today 15%. In the week, pump 6%. We may check ADA Cardano a little bit later here. Binance Coin pumping also with 5%, but in the week it's going down. Look at the 7-day chart. It's looking not very nice here. It's going down and down more here. Polkadot today 3%, but also in the weekly a minus about nearly 10%. XRP a plus about 2%, and the weekly is going sideways 0.8% in the minus. Uniswap is going up a little bit. Litecoin going up a little bit. Chainlink is going up a little bit. And XLM is going up a little bit. Also Dogecoin is going sideways here on this chart. So who is the best winner? Who is the best performing coin here on this week? And it is BAT, the basic attention token. And guys, I have a video out there for this BAT coin. Look at the video here please on my playlist. On 24 hours 44% in the plus, and 7 days 55. Filecoin or Filecoin is on the daily with 24%, and in the weekly extreme with 73%, and ADA also going up very nice with 15%. Still is going up with 19%, very nice. Who is the biggest loser here on our coinmarketcap.com? And it's the NG coin. The NG coin is the biggest loser with 13.79% in 24 hours. On 7 days, just like take a look at this. Holo, the coin with the name Holo Hot, is with 124% in the plus on 7 days, and the coin named Chilis is also with 170% in the plus. Harmony also, and look at Mana. Mana is also in the plus with over 70%. Very, very nice here. So, okay, now here is Bitcoin. Bitcoin for the daily chart, and we are starting with our parabolic uptrend. I showed you this in a TA video, how to trade Bitcoin, and I have there some videos out there, a tutorial, and I would like to show you here what's going on with this parabolic curve here. We are starting on the deepest point like this here, and we are going to the upside, and we take this middle point here like this here. So you can see guys, this is momently our parabolic uptrend, and this is the biggest support now that must hold. We have a lot of space to the downside, so even guys, even if you're going to the downside like this here, 43,000, that is a bullish uptrend. So we have a lot of space from 58,000 to 43,000 guys. Keep that in your mind. This is the parabolic uptrend. So the next thing is I would like to show you here guys, we had here these triangles on the last days here. One triangle like this here. This was the bottom. This was the support line, and we had here a highest point to the lowest point here, a breakout target. From the breakout like this here was the breakout. This was our target. Okay, perfectly reached. So next thing, we had another triangle here like this here. The triangle to the downside, that's the support line, and the bottom line maybe like this here. This was the next triangle. Also here we had a target to the breakout, and yes, the triangle broke out to the upside, and that is still our target for the breakout. The technical target for this triangle breakout. And that's the point. This is 67,000. This is still holding. So this point here for the breakout is still holding momently, and that's the bigger time frame target here for this triangle breakout. Keep that in your mind, guys. The next thing, we can draw a line, a resistance line over these points here to the upside. That's a very big red resistance line. So the next thing, if Bitcoin may go up more and more here on the daily chart, we have another price target here because of this resistance line, and that's momently on 67,000. You can see it. So it's very, very possible to reach this point here in the near future because of this triangle breakout here. Our big target here for the next days is 67,000. It's very possible to reach that point. We have a support line also from the downside over this point to the upside. That's this line. This is a green line, and that's our big support for this uptrend. And the support has here a very nice target, about 51,600. Everyone talked about 51,000 or 52,000 to reach, but you can see momently Bitcoin spiked over here, and it's going to the upside more and more. We will check it now on the 4-hour chart why it is, but before we are checking this, guys, here is the RSI indicator, the relative strength index. And the relative strength index is telling us the same picture as every day. Look at this, we have a bearish divergence here, and that's the big picture for me. We have to watch this. It's so important. A bearish divergence on the relative strength index is a very bad thing for trading. This is the daily chart, guys. Very important. Also, we are building momently here a triangle. We can draw a line from here to here, and you can see it. This is now forming a triangle, and we may see a breakout to the upside or to the downside maybe in the next days. Very important, guys. So this is the big picture, still the big picture. Now EMA ribbon, where is the EMA ribbon? EMA ribbon is perfectly holding as a support. You can see it, we spiked here once, we spiked here twice, and it's still holding perfectly as a support now. Everything is fine, guys. The MA21, what's going on with the MA21? You can see it, also it's holding as a support here. Perfect, everything is fine. Now let's check the deeper time frame here. Let's turn off the RSI. Before we check that, something else, check the MACD. What's going on with the MACD on the daily time frame? And that's a bullish thing. You can see it. The blue line is over the brown line. That's a bullish thing. Attention, guys, you can see it. We are building lower highs here, and the candles are not growing anymore. The candles are here dark green, now they are light green, and that's not a good thing for the MACD on the daily chart. The EMA 200 is coming from the downside as a big support, but it's not very important for us momently. One thing I would like to check here is the EMA. Let me check one thing. Let's turn off the MA21 and let's turn it into the MA50. What's going on with the MA50? MA50 is also very good support. Everything is okay. Nothing big here, no big problem here for this one. So, okay, let's go deeper now. Let's check the 4-hour chart. So the 4-hour chart, the MACD on the 4-hour chart is very bullish since the cross here, blue line over the brown line. The ribbon band, we have a long position here from the downside. The best place here to buy if you are watching the long or short signals on my live stream. You know it, guys, here is my live stream. It's named Bitcoin Trading Informant, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube, and you see there a lot of signals, buy signal, sell signals, short signals, long signals. And on the 15-minute chart you saw here, very, very nice, the long signal. I told you guys the best place to go long is not under a resistance, is always over a support, and this was a best place to go long on 56,000 here on this point. Also, you had a buy signal here on the downside. This was a risky buy signal on 55,000, but the long signal was the was the correct thing here for this upgoing Bitcoin. If you went long here with this signal, congratulations, 56,000 to the point here to sell 59,000, 3,000 bucks with one Bitcoin. That's a perfect trade without leverage. If you are trading it with leverage, you made millions, guys. No, okay, seriously. This is my live stream. Please support me there. Bitcoin Trading Informant, live streaming on Twitch and YouTube, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Greetings to my great members here: Subcritical, Angry Higgins, Exchange. Who's here? I am the Toan is here. Okay, hi, welcome. A lot of nice guys here are writing. Special thanks to my supporter. Special thanks to Xavier. Last week, top 1 cheerer, Xavier. Place number 2 last week, Troll, and place number 3 last week, and Empire. Thank you very, very much, guys, for supporting me. The best Bitcoin spender, or the sub spender for last week, was Mirko. He spent 10 subs here on my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for supporting me, guys. Special thanks also to the guys. They are sending me Bitcoin or PayPal donation. A lot of nice guys here. God of Bitcoin, Fernandes, Mike, Mirko, Crypto Sharknado, Team Summer Gaming also here. Puche, thank you very much. And Puche, it's a long time ago I've seen you here. Dexter, thank you very much. And a lot of nice guys here are helping me with this channel, are supporting me. Tsar, thank you for $11.93. Jack the Rabbit, 777, thank you for $10. And Jack spent another $50 here. So thank you, guys. You are supporting me so much. That's sending me a big smile, and that's the big point for me. I see, okay, I can move on with this work. I can stream here 24 hours, 7 days a week. So now back to our Bitcoin, back to our thing here. This is the 4-hour chart. MACD is bullish. We are forming green candles. Okay, nice. Guys, we have a nice upgoing Bitcoin. We have a nice target to the upside. Still, it's still available, 67,000. We have to the downside, 51,000. If we are going to the downside on this big time frame here, more and more, it's very, very possible to reach it. Why not? So here is the ribbon band. The ribbon band is a good support here on the 4-hour chart. Here is the MA50. It's also a good support momently on this point here, but we don't need it. We can turn it off for the moment. What's the next big thing? The next big thing, guys, is this 4-hour chart is also telling us we are momently here in a downtrend. Why? We can make a line here from the highest point here is this point on 62,000, a parallel channel to the downside. So parallel channel from the highest point to the downside like this, to the downside like this. This is our momently working downtrend channel. The downtrend is always red, so we are making this downtrend channel now red. Okay, guys. The good news are we broke the middle line here with this big candle, and we are now over the middle line. That are the good news. The bad news are we are still in a downtrend. We have to break out from this downtrend. Yes, on the big time frame we are in an uptrend. Okay, that's clear. But for the 4-hour chart we are in the downtrend, and we need to break out of this. Now let's go deeper. Here is the 1-hour chart. And yesterday we spoke about one thing. We spoke about this inverse shoulder head shoulder, and yes, we have this inverse shoulder head shoulder, and it's breaking out to the upside, or it broke to the upside. Let me show you once again very quick here this inverse shoulder head shoulder. So we need a pencil, a brush. Here it is. We had a shoulder, we had a head, and we had a shoulder, and we had a perfect baseline here. The baseline was from this point to this point. So we perfect broke out to the upside with a confirmed breakout, and we have now, or we are now maybe retesting this baseline. Very interesting for the next time if we are retesting this, and if this line will hold, it's a support line. This would be a very, very nice trade. Also, if you are not long here, this would maybe the next reason to go long here. It's not a bad point. So if we are retesting 57,000, and if this support line may hold, it's a green line here, this would be a very nice point here for a rebuy. We have a target, a technical target for the breakout because of this here, so we can draw a line, and this was the breakout, and we have now a technical price target here, 61,000. 61,000 is a technical breakout target for this inverse shoulder at shoulder, but we need to break out from this downtrend. That's the next big thing here. So guys, that's the 4-hour chart. That's the 1-hour chart, sorry. MACD on the 1-hour chart is bearish. You can see it here, blue line is under the brown line. Let's check something more, guys. Let's check the Tradingview. What's going on with the big things here? What is Tradingview, the technical analysis, telling us? So type in tradingview.com. Here type in Bitcoin and USDT or USD, and we are now on Tradingview on our technical. And here we have on the time frames our big view. The big view for the day, strong buy, buy that Bitcoin. The view for the 4 hours, buy, strong buy, but on the oscillators we are neutral, we have to watch. And on the 1 hour we have also a buy, and the buy of the 15 minutes we have a sell. You can also see it here on the downside of my Bitcoin Trading Informant live stream. Here is a always updated live indicator for the next 15 minutes. You can see we have a sell position here and it's going to the downside. You can use this here 24 hours, 7 days a week on my live stream. So back to Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart. Our first target for this breakout, first target is 61,000. The next big target is 67,000 to the upside. To the downside, now our great support is 57,000 if it's going to the downside here. The next thing is we have a support line, that's this line here, working, the middle line working as a support, and you can see it, the support line is here on 55,000. If it's going down again, we have a support 55,000. If it is going down more, we have the bottom here at 51,000. That's very important. That's our big support line here. First, the big support line here, that's the upgoing line here of our parallel channel, and also the support line, that's the down line here of our bearish downtrend. We are momentarily in this bearish downtrend. So guys, all in all, big picture, bullish Bitcoin, everything is nice. Short time frame, it's possible to see a retracement again, but I have to say I'm still very bullish for Bitcoin. It's very possible to see very soon, to break out very soon here our bearish downtrend. Momently is it a target like 59,000. We need to break 59,000, the bearish downtrend. Next target is our technical target for the inverse shoulder head shoulder, and the big target here, 67,000. It's very possible to reach it in my opinion. Let me check one point I forgot. This is the Elliott wave theory. Guys, you know I like the Elliott wave theory because is telling us or predicting us maybe the future. So let's remove all drawings. Let's turn off everything. We need a clear view here to our Bitcoin. That's the 1 hour chart for Bitcoin. And if we are viewing it like this, I can tell you something. The fifth wave, the highest wave, was this point for the Elliott wave theory. Then we had a downgoing ABC correction. We are drawing this correction here very quick. This was the start of the correction. Then we had a point going like A to the downside, B to the upside, C, and this correction has finished. Now guys, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave, upgoing wave. So we're starting it to the downside here on the lowest point, and we are going to the upside like this. Point 1, point 2. Where is point 3? That's now the big question, guys. The point 3 must always be higher as the point 2, the point 1 here. So it's maybe possible like this, point 4, and the highest wave, point 5. It's possible that this was our upgoing 5 wave Elliott wave. And now we have a correction. It's possible. We have a correction to the downside, maybe like this. To the upside, maybe like this. And it's possible, guys, to see a down wave like this. For me, it's not very possible because Bitcoin is so ultra bullish. Why we would see a down wave like this? But for the Elliott wave theory, it's not impossible. For me, as I can tell you guys, it's not very possible, but for the Elliott wave, it's not impossible to see a point C like this. Where is the next great support? If this is possible, point C, where is the next big support here from the downside? And yes, that's our support line, our great support line that's coming from the downside like this here. And so it's possible to see a point C like this. It's not impossible, but not very likely, I think. So this point is at 52,000. The whole world is speaking about this price level. Why not? Guys, that's the picture for Bitcoin. It's a long video for today, 20 minutes, but I think that's a lot of information you need here for trading. Guys, it doesn't matter if you're going long or if you're going short here. I wish you guys, you make millions out there. Have a nice time. Greetings. I hope we see us again. And the important thing ever, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice, guys. Have a nice time. Greetings. Yours, Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant.